Solaxy has just absolutely rocketed over the past 24 hours, going up about 127%. Now, this is largely off the back of several major centralized exchange listings, and man, has it been crazy. So we actually have just seen that they've completed a 62.5 million token airdrop on MEXC. So this is of course drawing a lot of attention. It's bringing a lot of people to MEXC, and it's also bringing a lot more Solaxy holders. Solaxy we've talked about several times over the past couple months on the channel. This has been a major pre-sale that was going live, and it finally has gone live, and now it's been absolutely smashing it. So if you've been around and you got in on that, of course, congratulations. You know, that is a big move, and it's a big move in a very short period of time, which I think could be a glimpse of what we could see going on into the future. Now, Solaxy did raise, I think, $67 million in the pre-sale. If we go here, we can see the Solaxy Twitter channel, and you can see that they have been listed on MEXC, they've been listed on LBank, and they also have been listed on MEXC, as we were discussing from the earlier news article as well. So a lot of really great new things happening for the Solaxy token, for the Solaxy team, and we've seen just some absolutely insane moves. Now, of course, we have the next thing coming up, which is Igniter. Igniter is launching on July 21st. This is essentially, they're billing it as the pump fund killer, with so much interest and so many things happening surrounding Solaxy and the recent price action. I do think it's entirely possible that we see another insane move or two or three out of Solaxy. So this is something that I think is, you do not want to be missing out on. So if you're interested, of course, you can go ahead and buy it through LBank, MEXC, or MEXC if you are interested. Now, of course, let's get on to the next piece here, which is there's another pre-sale going on, and I think a pre-sale with similar capabilities or similar opportunities. Here you can see we have the BTC Bull pre-sale ongoing. It ends in 2 days and 20 hours. This is the final chance. It had actually ended once, but they opened it up for another week just to give some others, some more people some opportunities to get in if you are interested. So this is really the last chance that you do have. You can see here 2 days and 20 hours left. $8 million raised so far. So really, really strong raise thus far. And we can see this potential. Of course, it's a meme coin. It is a Bitcoin meme coin. And it is also a Bitcoin meme coin that will actually pay you in Bitcoin, which is really cool. I think that's why it's done so well on the pre-sale so far. And as we saw with Solaxy, it can come off of the pre-sale and take off like a rocket ship. There's a lot of people, let's say they're like, maybe I should buy, maybe I shouldn't. This runs out, the launch happens, and then of course, now you're out of luck and you're gonna have to be buying it off the market, potentially after it does a 2x like Solaxy did. So if you are interested, just check out this pre-sale. It's a really, I think it's got some potential. Of course, there are no guarantees in life. You have to make your own decisions, do your own research, all of that type of good stuff. But I do think that this could be a meme coin that potentially ends up working out pretty well. So let's see how that goes. As you can see here from this article, there's other people talking about it already. This is coming off of Coin Central. And this is the most important piece, if you ask me. It's the meme coin that pays in Bitcoin rewards. So essentially, people are aware of the meme coin, theme of how it goes. It's, not worth anything. It's, people buy it if they think it's good, all that type of stuff. But this meme coin is actually tied directly to Bitcoin. You can see here. So when Bitcoin crosses major thresholds like 150,000 or 200,000, BTC Bull holders get actual Bitcoin airdrops, which I think is really, really cool. This is something in my mind that kind of gives some utility to an otherwise really strong meme coin anyway, but I do think having that extra utility could really give it a really strong proposition, especially as we start to go into some more, potentially like alt season type of events. I think this could be a really, really good thing. So if you are interested, of course, I do have the link to BTC Bull in the description below. I think it could be a really, really great opportunity. Of course, as I mentioned, only 3 days left, so you have to be very, very careful not to miss out on that. So anyway, hopefully you found the information in this video useful. If you did, please like, subscribe, all that type of good stuff. And then if you have any comments, questions, anything like that, drop those in the comment section below. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next one.